Is it time to buy or sell SGBX stock? In this video, we're diving deep into SGBX. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of June, 2025, our system has identified SGBX as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -4.26. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has recorded a loss of 78.08%. This results in an average daily loss of 1.39% since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock has broken the very wide and falling short-term trend upwards. Firstly, a slower decline is indicated, which may be an early signal of a trend shift. In the reaction, support will be found at the peak of the current trend that has been broken, which is $5.10, a level that may present a second opportunity to gain momentum. According to fan theory, $20.60 will be the next possible peak level for the trend, serving as a resistance level that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of -90.22% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -100% to -94.46%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of -61.42%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between -71.52% and -6.43% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price between $2.56 and $8.42. Our latest daily update for SGBX includes the headline, Volatile Ride for SGBX Inc. stock price on Wednesday, moving between $8.38 and $9.38. The SGBX Inc. stock price gained 8.3% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 17th of September, 2025, rising from $8.31 to $9. During this trading session, the stock fluctuated 11.93%, with a low of $8.38 and a high of $9.38. The price has fallen in 7 of the last 10 days and is down by 18.67% during this period. Volume increased on the last day, along with the price, a positive technical indicator, with a total of 112,000 more shares traded than the previous day. In total, 127,000 shares were bought and sold for approximately $1.14 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $122.88, and the lowest price was $7.01. Currently, the price is 92.68%, or $113.88, below the 52-week high, and 99.99%, or $83,959, below the all-time high on the 24th of October, 2017, when the price reached $83,968. Safe and Green Holdings has been quite active. In early September, the company revealed that Olenox, its oil division, is demonstrating strong initial production and operational efficiencies following the acquisition of Sherman Oil and Gas refinery assets in Texas. This comes after a late May purchase of 1,600 acres of oil wells and leases, along with non-binding letters of intent to acquire Giant Containers and Rock Springs Energy. These strategic moves aim to establish a comprehensive oil and gas presence alongside its modular building business. On the corporate front, significant housekeeping has taken place. Shareholders approved a 1-for-64 reverse stock split effective September 8th to comply with Nasdaq's minimum bid price requirement. Nasdaq granted an extension while the split was underway, and the company restructured a private placement to minimize dilution. Management has also enlisted a firm to investigate unusual trading patterns, and a court awarded approximately $1,160,000 in fees related to previous litigation, supplementing a jury verdict. In the short term, The reverse split and relief from Nasdaq alleviate the pressure of potential delisting and may enhance the per-share value. Additionally, the restructuring and the trading investigation could help stabilize volatility. Looking ahead, the ramp-up of oil assets and strategic acquisitions could significantly boost revenue and valuation if successful integration occurs. However, these strategies also introduce execution risk and susceptibility to fluctuations in commodity prices. Legal recoveries and reduced dilution present modest positives for shareholder value. Analysts have assigned SGBX stock a general sell rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is rated as strong buy. Regarding return on investment, analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for SGBX. Furthermore, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. SGBX Inc. has seen an increase in volume, which follows the recent rise in price. This is considered a positive technical sign, as volume typically should follow price formation. Enhanced liquidity also helps to reduce overall risk. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence near-term developments. The stock of SGBX Inc. holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average, yet the long-term average signals a general sell. Since the long-term average is positioned above the short-term average, this creates an overall sell signal for the stock, leading to a more cautious forecast. Should the stock continue to gain, it will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $14.65. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the short-term average at $8.61. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will contribute to a sell signal, reinforcing the overall trend. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Friday, August 8, 2025, and since then, the stock has decreased by 64.83%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggest a sell signal from 28 days ago. Bollinger signals a buy from 33 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a sell signal from 3 days ago. The long-term moving average shows a sell signal from 61 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 58 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see the short moving average issued a buy signal 36 days ago. The long-term moving average showed a sell signal 35 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SGBX. SGBX Inc. finds support from accumulated volume at $8.55, and this level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility, and with a wide prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1 between its highest and lowest points, representing an increase of 11.93%. For the past week, the stock has had an average daily volatility of 13.98%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for SGBX, let's quickly explore some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important ratio reflects a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings, or in other words, it is losing money. Even well-established companies can undergo challenging periods, often due to factors that are beyond their control. However, a pattern of consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profitability and could raise concerns about the risk of bankruptcy. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 24th of November, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SGBX. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SGBX is at $10.13. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, This could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SGBX encounters its first support level at $8.55. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for SGBX from multiple analyst sources is sell. The most recent insider trade for this stock is older than 3 months. The latest trade was on July 9, 2024, when Galvin Paul M. conducted an insider purchase of 195,221 shares of common stock. We hold a negative assessment for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is SGBX stock a good buy? SGBX Inc. currently presents several negative indicators, leading us to believe it will continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Consequently, we hold a negative assessment of this stock. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis suggests that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Thursday, the 18th of September, we anticipate that SGBX will open lower by 8 cents and begin trading at $8.92. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day. With regards from all of us here at StockInvest.